So that pretty much cemented, the fact that no more. In the meantime, 2 weeks ago, I haven't had chemo since January 18th. 2 weeks ago, I started experiencing leg pain, chills. I had a fever starting, and I started experiencing itching. The itching can start on the bottoms of my feet. It could start like on my lower back and shoot up. It could go down my arms. It will last anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour, and it feels like chiggers or fleas are inside your body biting you incessantly. It's awful. So I take Benadryl for that. It's really a nightmare. I'm not sure what has brought that on. It could be that, could be from the chemo, that my body is still throwing off some of that oxaliplatin, because I do still feel a few of the side effects even though I haven't had chemo in almost 3 weeks. That's just how powerful that stuff is. Turns out though, I went, it was January 18th, which was a Thursday. The following Tuesday, February 1st, we had a blizzard here in Kansas, so my chemo was canceled until Wednesday. So that Wednesday, February 2nd, I went in to have chemo, and I told them that I had been experiencing a fever, and the highest, it was going up and down anywhere from 99 to 101 and over, and Tuesday it had hit 102 degrees. But by morning, Wednesday morning, I felt like the fever had broke. So I thought I was okay to have chemo. Well, it turns out it's not okay if you've been running a fever for a week. So they told me no. And, fortunately, I started feeling really faint and nauseous while I was standing there talking to the nurse. And she said, "Gina, do you want to go to the ER?" And I felt a little silly. But I thought, well, I better, So I went, and I was diagnosed with pneumonia. I've never had pneumonia in my life, but I am anemic, and the anemia is caused both by the cancer and the chemo, which means that my immunity is like zilch, and I'm super susceptible to anything going around right now, and pneumonia's in the air in this part of the country right now. We have so many sick people, and the flu, and I have been vaccinated for the Heine virus. I call it the H1N1. I call it Heine. I swore I'd never get a flu shot, but I did this time. Fortunately, they caught the pneumonia in time. That was the grace of God that I went in that day, and that nurse said that, because I just would have gone home thinking I was okay. So as a lot of you know, I texted you and asked for prayer, and thank you so very, very much for your prayer. I went into the hospital last Wednesday. On Thursday, I received 2 bags about this size of blood. I did have a blood transfusion during surgery, but I wasn't aware of it. But I had 2 blood transfusions, and that was because my hemoglobin was very low. And I don't know why the hemoglobin is so low. It all has to do with cancer and chemo. And you can't have chemo when your hemoglobin's low. And at the numbers that my anemia is at, I can't have chemo right now either. Well, at least not this week. I was supposed to have it this week, but I digress. So I was in the hospital Wednesday to Friday. I came home Friday, and since last Friday, I was really sick. And I know some of you called and tried to text me, and I promise you I'm not ignoring you. I had a really bad cough, and I was itching and aching, and I was just really, really sick. I've been having a lot more pain in my liver area and my abdomen. Today was actually the first time I actually took half a pain pill for it, which helped relieve some of that pain. My primary care physician tells me that the reason I feel pain in the liver area is because it's expanded from the tumors. The skin that actually the liver doesn't have nerves in and of itself, but the skin that surrounds, that holds in the liver, has nerve endings on it. And since it's being stretched, it just makes it sore. And of course, there's no real reason or real way to tell why I'm experiencing some pain in my right lobe of my liver without a CAT scan. Let's see. I haven't been able to go out of the house until today. It was the first day. So that's why I decided to do the video today, because it's the first day I was actually presentable. I've had a home health nurse coming in since last Saturday. I think the last day will be this coming Saturday. And they take my vitals and draw my blood because my doctor hasn't wanted me out. And the reason I went out today is because I had an appointment with him. I am supposed to resume chemo next week, but it's going to depend on whether I still have fever, because I've still been running a fever, and if my hemoglobin and my anemia is okay. Otherwise, I won't be able to have chemo, so that would be 4 weeks. Let's see. In the meantime, I'm going to have a chest x-ray next week to make sure that the pneumonia is gone, because it's not gone yet. I finished my round of antibiotics, but he said he could still hear it. But I'm feeling much better. Today was actually the first day I was starting to feel like a human again. I don't know. They will probably do my CAT scan. Probably won't be till the end of March now, because we've delayed chemo so much, and the CAT scan's going to tell us where the cancer's at, if the chemo's effective, if it's working. And so of course we're praying that it's working, and we're praying that actually that's why my liver is hurting, is because it's, fighting so hard. If sometimes when I go out, I might do my Michael Jackson impersonation. I've got my handy dandy mask because I don't want other people's cooties. I also carry along my Dr. Bronner's organic hand sanitizing spray that smells like lavender. It is so lovely, and I use that a lot, if I'm around touching things, like I'm kind of like Howie Mandel right now. I'm like, ooh, germs. But in the meantime, I just wanted to, that's just really all I have to say at this point about, what's been going on since October up to this period of time. But I just, once again, wanted to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart a million times. I cannot thank you enough for your overwhelming support and love, and your phone calls, your Facebook messages, which I'm horrible at responding to. I know you all have heard this before, but I cannot type to save my life. I need a laptop desperately, because also it doesn't hurt my shoulder. I have bursitis here, and anyways. So please don't be offended if I'm not answering your messages right away. Besides, I have like 20,000, and it takes me like a week to type a sentence. But the phone calls, the cards, the care packages you sent me, I just, I could not get through this without the love and support of friends and family. So for that, I'm just truly blessed and so grateful. And, if I can do the heart right, I just love you so much. I'm wearing a really beautiful top that my family in California sent me. The Fitz family. Hello, Fitz family. I love you so much. Sent me this beautiful top and a gorgeous sweater. Oh, so pretty. And my friend Patty sent me a care package, which I adore. I absolutely needed some fingerless gloves for when I do get on the computer. I'm typing, it's cold. I love them so much. I was wanting some. And she sent me these adorable Sakis. Some really lovely Made in France hand cream. And this wonderful Minted Rose lip balm. It is just like the balm. I love it. And she sent me a heart, which is just beautiful, and I keep it by my bed. Thank you, Patty. Thank you so much. And I am wearing a couple of bracelets from two little girls in California who made these for me, and I will wear these during my chemo treatments. And their mama sent me this card, which is Rosanna Zanadana, which at some point I will do an impersonation of because I feel exactly like her, and everything's wrong with me, and I sound like her on a daily basis. My this and that hurts, my everything hurts, everything's wrong. And I don't know if you can hear it, but it's pretty funny.
I'm depressed, I get wet, my face broke out, I'm nauseous, I'm constipated, my feet swelled, my gums are bleeding, my sinuses are clogged, I got heartburn, I'm cranky, and I have gas.
That's me. Thank you, Laura, and thank you, girls. Mwah, Shalino girls. And of course, I don't know how many of you saw this on Facebook, but my high school sweetheart, Mitch Urquiola, sent me this beautiful picture. He painted this for me. I have yet to have it framed, Mitch. I'm so sorry. Weather got bad. I got sick. Excuse. But the best frame shop we have is not in this town. It's a drive, and I haven't been able to get out in a few weeks. But as soon as I get out, I will have this beautiful, beautiful painting framed. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to paint this for me. Everybody, like I said, I love you. Remember to love each other. Take time to remember what's most important in life and try and let the small stuff go. Because in the grand scheme of things, it just doesn't matter. Try to forgive those people who get on your ever-loving last nerve and let them go. And, get rid of the energy vampires in your life and just surround yourself with love and people that love you and support you. And remember, life is short. It's really short. And it just goes by so fast. So just take the time to really breathe and enjoy it and find joy in your life and find joy every day. Find something. Sometimes on my bad days, I was just having a horrible day the other day, and I've been crying a lot lately. And I looked out my backyard, and just running through the trees, I happened to see 5 deer and running across the road, and it was 3 bucks and 2 doe, and it just blessed my whole day. It was just, to me, that's a gift from God, showing me that He's there and He loves me and He cares for me even when I feel like He's not there, because believe me, there are days that I'm like, are you there? But I know He is. It's just hard sometimes when you're feeling so bad and you just want something to be taken away. So anyways, I guess I'll sign off. I've talked long enough, and I hope I haven't bored you to tears. But I love you all very, very much. Bye-bye.